Three-Fer Thursday. It's Three-Fer Thursday, February 5th, 2026. I'm Greg, and welcome to an evening of old-time radio, and our weekly short collection of OTR shows. Today's shows all feature crime stories. First up today, one from The Big Story, that great crime drama with a very unique premise. Each week, a true crime story that was solved by an actual newspaper reporter is dramatized, and at the end of the program, the reporter was brought on the air and given $500 by the sponsor for his heroic deed. Here is Pillars of Society from May 5th, 1948, featuring real-life reporter William Miller of the Cleveland, Ohio Press. Enjoy.
The Big Story.
You ready, Mama? Is the store locked?
Just closing the back door. You're finished,
Yep.
Saul?
Busy week, good week.
And the money?
In the valise, ready for deposit first thing in the morning.
Oh, a customer. It's too late.
No, it's not too late. Maybe he needs something. Wait, I'll...
Oh, it's two customers, Saul. Two men.
Two is better than one. Come in, gentlemen, come in. What can I...
You're an old guy, Pop. I wouldn't want to hurt you. But if I had to, I would.
You want...
The valise, Pop, the valise.
No, It's already... You're not rich.
Frank, maybe he doesn't understand polite talk. Now, give me that valise. Frank, talk to the man so he'll be sure and understand.
The Big Story. Here is America, its sound and its fury, its joy and its sorrow, as faithfully reported by the men and women of the great American newspapers. Cleveland, Ohio. From the pages of the Cleveland, Ohio Press, the moving story of justice and a guy named Joe. Tonight, to William Miller of the Cleveland, Ohio Press, goes the Pell Mell Award for The Big Story. Now, the story as it actually happened. William Miller's story as he lived it. Cleveland, Ohio.
You sit at your desk, William Miller of the Cleveland Press, writing the story of a brutal holdup. A man and a woman, both in their 60s, owners of a small dry goods store on East 102nd Street, have been beaten and robbed. The sum taken, $2,000, represents 10 years' savings for their kind of people. Their attackers were kids, 119, 121, to whom money is the final goal, and to whom a storekeeper and his wife are just two people in the way. You write that bitter news story, and 2 months later you write with satisfaction that one of the robbers was sentenced to 15 years in jail. The other robber was never picked up, but you're happy with the one they got. You enter his name in the back of your mind under the category Louse. Joe Mantell. Louse. That done, you forget about him. Until 4 months later, the phone on your desk jogs you back into remembrance.
Miller speaking.
Receptionist, Mr. Miller. There's an old woman out here to see you.
Well, who is she? What does she want?
Wouldn't say.
Ask her name. I'm busy.
Yes, sir. What is your name? Thank you. Mrs. Mantell, Mr. Miller.
Mantell? I don't know any... Oh, Joe Mantell. She anything to do with him?
His mother, Mr. Miller.
What do you know? Yeah, send her in. I'd like to hear what she's got to say. Yeah, send her in.
You're very kind to see me, Mr. Miller.
You read the stories I wrote on your son, didn't you, Mrs. Mantell?
Yes, I did.
Well, then you know just how I feel. I'm only sorry you didn't get 25 years.
I'm not a proud woman, Mr. Miller. If, to get to the truth, I have to scrub floors or take a little insult. The mother doesn't mind that, Mr. Miller.
Now, look. Now, what do you got to say?
Joey didn't do it any more than I did.
The jury thought otherwise.
Joey wasn't there. He wasn't near the store that night.
You said that in court.
I know I did.
Well, what do you want anyhow? A man gets a trial, a fair trial, a jury of decent, honest people find him guilty. What more do you want?
Mr. Miller, I'm a reader of your paper 15 years. I like the way you write.
I know all that.
No,
Thank you
that's
very much.
not flattery. It's the truth. You remember the Sullivan boy about 8 years ago, Mr. Miller? He was found guilty by a jury of honest people, too, but you wrote about it, and you helped prove that he was innocent. And the Ginsburg girl, that was about 4 years ago.
Look, I studied your son's case. The only thing that makes me sore was that they didn't catch the other crook, and your son only got 15 years. Those people were in their 60s, Mrs. Mantell.
I'm 67, Mr. Miller. At 67, a woman don't lie. My boy was home in the garage fixing the car.
Why was he fixing a car in the evening?
Because when a boy wants to make a new start, he don't care if it's afternoon or evening.
Meaning what?
Joseph Mantell, my son, was a bad boy. And it's a mother saying that, Mr. Miller. When he was 16, he stole a car. At 18, he robbed a candy store. So, of course, any jury would say that at 19, he'd hold up another store and steal $2,000.
And beat up the storekeeper and his wife. I'd say the same thing.
You see, the night of the robbery, he was going away. I got $300 together, all I could spare. You see, my husband is dead. And we bought Joey a second-hand car, and he was going away. I was sitting on the steps that night, and he was in the garage fixing the car.
What's California like, Ma?
Oh, it's nice, Joey. A boy could, well, he could find himself there.
You don't know me, Ma. I got 2 strikes against me.
If he tries hard, he could find himself.
Ma, sometimes I think when they handed out luck, I was out for a beer.
Now, don't make smart jokes, Joey.
Okay. They must have seen you coming when they sold you this jalopy.
It'll get you to California, and that's all I want. Look, Joey, people in California never heard of you.
I know. No, it's not so easy. Cops heard of me, Ma. And other kinds of people, too. Don't kid yourself.
But you got nothing to be ashamed of. You did your time for the wrong things that you did. You'll go there and make a new start.
Yeah, sure. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the next Van Johnson. Joe Mantell in Home on a Range, playing at your...
What is it, Joey?
Okay, Mantell. Come along.
What's the matter? Officer, what's happened?
Didn't he tell you?
No.
You'll find out. Let's go. The sergeant is waiting for you, Mantell. And the judge and the jury, and I think there'll be a nice, comfortable cell, too. Now, come on.
That's the God's truth, Mr. Miller. He was going away to turn over a new leaf, too.
Okay, Mrs. Mantell, I heard you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a lot of work to do. 3 witnesses saw him.
Maybe Joey was right. 2 strikes against you, he said. Chances are you strike out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Take that door out, will you, Mrs. Mantell? I'm not a charitable institution, and I'm not a dope either.
And that's all. You close your mind to it. Happens every day. Every crook with a mother is innocent. You go back to the real world of being an honest reporter, and then something happens, and you realize that you haven't shaken the Mantell case from your mind because...
You write this story, Smitty?
Yeah, why?
About the 2 guys that held up the gas station?
Told you I did. Something the matter?
Oh, no, nothing. Just... Well, did you see the crooks?
Sure I saw them. Hey, what's eating you?
Just this. The 2 criminals, Bud and Frank Enright, 19 and 21, in addition to robbing the attendant, beat him cruelly as well. The injuries may prove fatal because the attendant was a man well in his 60s.
So?
Well, nothing. Just reminds me of another case. I just wonder if... Nah, 3 witnesses couldn't be wrong. The jury couldn't be that wrong. Nah. Or could they? Smitty, what jail are those 2 crooks in? Sergeant, can I see this Bud Enright?
Sure. It's a free country. What's the point, Miller?
Well, I just that I would want to make sure I didn't insult an old lady.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead. Go as far as you like. Only leave him in the cooler, will you?
Like who?
Like Joe Mantell.
Who's he?
The boy who was sent up for beating and robbing a couple who ran a dry goods store on East 102nd Street 6 months ago.
So what? I look like him.
Did you do that job?
Don't be stupid.
Now, look, Bud, you're in a bad way. You may get life. You know that, don't you?
Oh, get out of here. I got a right to be alone.
You and your brother stuck up that couple, didn't you?
Yeah, we stuck him up and tipped the cops to pick up this Mantell.
Now, what do you got to lose? Tell the truth. Maybe an innocent kid is up for 15 years for what you did.
My heart's bleeding. Now get out of here and leave me alone. What kind of jail is this, anyhow? Anybody can come in here and say anything he wants. Leave me alone.
Mr. Jenkins, you identified this man as the robber of the dry goods store?
Look, young man, I testified to that effect in court. I don't see
and
why...
And this is the man, isn't it? This is his picture?
That's right. Now, if you don't mind,
This is not Joe Mantell.
What?
That's right. This is Bud Enright, not Joe Mantell.
But
Then you're not sure it was Mantell who held up that store. It might have been this man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. That's all I wanted to know. Is this the man, Mrs. Smothers?
This one? It certainly is. I'd know his face anywhere. He came in our store just...
Well, this is not the man your testimony convicted, Mrs. Smothers. This is another man.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, that's terrible. You're sure?
I told you I didn't do it, Miller. When are you going to leave me alone?
Enright, I've got affidavits from 3 witnesses saying you were the man, not Mantell. From the storekeepers, too. Now, why don't you stop it? You're going to get life anyhow. Play ball. Maybe something can be done.
I don't want any part of it.
Oh, look, maybe it's a stupid thing to say, Enright, but how about a little thing like your conscience? How about a little thing like that fact that this kid's mother is sick to death because... Enright, I swear I'm going to haunt you till you tell me the truth. I'm going to...
All right, shut up.
I got a statement right here. I'll read it. And read it carefully.
Okay, let me see it.
Well, there it is, Commissioner. The works. Signed confession by Enright, affidavits of error by the witnesses, and now all you have to do is see the governor.
Suppose we go slow, Miller.
What do you mean, slow? Everything's right here in front of you, Commissioner.
Sure. What is the confession of a life termer worth? What did you offer him to sign it? Sympathetic treatment in your paper? No. Feed a little sentiment to most crooks, they'll oblige you. What have they got to lose? That confession isn't worth the paper it's written on.
What about the affidavits of the witnesses? What about Mrs. Smothers, who owned the store?
What? That they made a mistake? That they said Enright was Mantell? I could get them to say Mantell was Enright, or maybe somebody else. Maybe instead of making one mistake, they're making 2 mistakes. What proof have you got? Real proof. Absolute proof that would warrant our reversing the jury.
But this man is innocent, Commissioner.
I know. An innocent man is in prison. Makes a great story. But how does this one strike you? A guilty man is pardoned. How do you like that story?
Mantell didn't do it. He was fixing his car that night. He was going to California.
A jury thought otherwise. 12 honest men and women, as honest as you or I. They thought otherwise. You think you've got enough to throw that decision away?
Well, look, in the Sullivan case, in the Ginsburg case...
Oh, sure. You batted 1,000 there. Only this time you might be batting 0. Nothing you've shown me would make the governor give Mantell a pardon. Nothing. I want proof, Miller, proof. Maybe this will sound high-handed to you, but it happens to be my philosophy. The philosophy of the courts of this country. A jury has the last word. Trial by jury is the pillar of decency and law. You don't throw that over for a whim or an idea, or even because a smart reporter comes in and presents you with something that indicates maybe, just maybe, something is wrong. Think that over, Miller. At any time you want to speak to me again, come right in. I'm honest, but I'm hard-headed. You'll be the same.
Now, back to your narrator, Bob Sloane, and the big story of William Miller, as he lived it and wrote it.
You walk out of the commissioner's office, slowly weighing his words, because you're just a reporter, Bill Miller. A reporter for the Cleveland Press. You think over what he said, that courts and trial by jury are the pillars of our society. And you know he has a point, a big point. And so, as you move ahead now, you look for proof. Proof that'll be important enough to reverse a decision by a jury of 12 men and women, tried and true. Your first step is taken with a specialist, Dr. Thompson, an expert with a lie detector. You two sit down with Joe Mantell, and as the doctor gives him a test for truth, you can hear his heartbeat.
Now, just relax, Mr. Mantell, if you please, and answer the questions I'll ask you.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Are you innocent?
Yes, sir, Doctor, I am.
Where were you on the night of the robbery?
Fixing my car.
What kind of car was it?
A Chevy. Convertible.
How many times were you convicted before?
Twice. Both times for robbery.
But this time you're innocent.
Yes, sir, I'm innocent. I never...
Very well. Mrs. Smothers, the storekeeper, said you hit her husband on the head.
That's a lie. I never did. I wouldn't hit a man old enough to be my father.
All right, Mr. Mantell. That'll do. That'll do very nicely.
Now, just sit still, Enright. This is a lie detector.
I signed your statement, didn't I? What are you going to bother me with all this for?
Just answer the questions, and nothing's going to happen to you.
All right, Mr. Miller, I'm ready. Now, Mr. Enright, describe what happened when you went into the store.
I walked in, me and my brother. They wouldn't hand over the money, so I took it. They had it in a little valise.
And then you hit him.
Frank hit him. We wanted to be sure they wouldn't call the cops.
Then you walked out?
And we put out the lights and then walked out.
How much money was in the valise?
$2,000. Ain't that enough?
Your brother says you hit him.
And he's a liar. A dirty liar.
All right, Mr. Enright. Fine. Thank you.
Now, do me a favor, Miller. Get that Mantell punk out of jail and leave me alone.
I'll try, Bud. I'll try.
The tests, Commissioner, establish, in my judgment, the innocence of Joseph Mantell and demonstrate that Bud Enright was telling the truth when he admitted the robbery.
I see.
Well, what do you say, Commissioner?
Lie detectors are funny things. Tell me, Doctor, how do you explain this chart? The wild beatings and vibrations during Mantell's testimony, if he was telling the truth.
Well, he's young and excitable. And anyone would have such reactions.
Then they're not conclusive. He might have had the same reactions if he were lying.
Well...
Commissioner Enright's charge shows that he wasn't lying.
Now, to me, it doesn't.
Well, why doesn't it?
Because... Check me on this, Doctor. The lie detector breaks down when it comes to hardened criminals. I mean a man with a record who, over a period of years, has built himself up to lie evenly. Such a man could fool a lie detector, right?
Well, there would be some difficulty in such a case.
Read Enright's record, Miller. 7 major crimes in 6 years. Everything from smuggling to assault to arson to robbery. Such a man is constitutionally unable to distinguish between right and wrong.
But for heaven's sake, Commissioner...
I still see a jury of 12 people deliberating in a closed room, settling the fate of a man. I don't see this kind of half evidence changing what went on in that room.
Well, what do you want?
I want a reason. A better reason than you've given me for reversing a jury.
You write articles in your paper, Bill Miller. Articles pointing out the validity of your case. You call upon outstanding citizens to rally around the innocence of Joe Mantell. You bring support to your case in the person of the most respectable citizens of Cleveland. And then you go to see the commissioner once more.
No, I won't change my mind.
Well, Now, look, this has gone beyond the stage of reasonable doubt. Here are the names of 200 of the most prominent citizens of Cleveland.
I was just as impressed with the names of the witnesses and the storekeeper's wife. Size doesn't change this, and the importance of the people who signed doesn't change it. They didn't sit on that jury. They didn't hear all the evidence.
Well, suppose I got the jurors themselves. Would that change your mind?
Get there. How could you do that? That jury was impaneled over a year ago. A lot of those people are, who knows, all over the state, maybe some out of the state. How could you get them?
Well, suppose I did. What would you say then?
You really believe in this, don't you?
Just as much as you believe in the sanctity of the courts.
If you'll get the jury, Miller, I'll get you some action from the governor.
Now you've said something, Bill Miller. You're going to get the jury to reverse themselves. And in saying it, you've said a mouthful. Because just as the commissioner thought, half the jurors can't be located easily. Some have moved to other cities, some to other states. But you go after them. You reach them wherever they are and present the testimony of the witnesses. You show them the photos. You bring in the lie detector tests. And finally, after a year of hard work, you've got 11 jurors agreeing that Joe Mantell should be pardoned. But 11 isn't 12. And the 12th juror, Mrs. Anna Ryder, can't be found anywhere. And then your phone rings.
Miller speaking.
Mr. Miller, this is Mrs. Mantell.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Mantell. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, and I haven't had a chance yet to tell you how much I appreciate all that you've done.
That's all right, Mrs. Mantell. I wish I...
Well, I haven't been able to finish what I started.
Yes, I know. Mrs. Ryder, the 12th juror.
Yeah, we can't find her anywhere.
But that's why I called you. I found her.
We've done You found her? Well, where?
Well, that's just it, Mr. Miller. She's very sick, and she's in the hospital.
Well, could we see her?
Well, I don't know. The doctor says her condition is very serious.
Well, give me the name of the hospital. Maybe we can do it, Mrs. Mantell. Maybe we can.
And that's the story, Mrs. Ryder.
Thank you for coming. You see, I'm dying, Mr. Miller.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I know. But I thank you for coming. Always since I saw your first articles in the paper months ago, always there was a little cloud of doubt in my mind. And if I died with such a thing on my conscience...
No, you mustn't talk.
No, you see, his mother. This innocent boy's mother, she might have been me. No, Mr. Miller, I thank you for coming. You have a paper for me to sign? Give me the paper and bless you. Bless you for coming.
I'm so glad you came, Mr. Miller. Joey is so happy since he was pardoned by the governor.
Well, I'm glad, too, Mrs. Mantell. It's a very nice party.
Yes, it's a coming home party and a going away party, too. Did you have some turkey?
Yes, thank you, I did. What do you mean, going away?
You haven't seen Joey, have you?
No, I was beginning to wonder where...
Well, he's out in the back, in the garage, fixing up the car. He said he don't want a party. He just wants to go away. He's changed, Mr. Miller, thanks to you. No chip on his shoulder now. No 2 strikes against him. Go out, Mr. Miller. Shake his hand and wish him luck. Joey'd like that better than anything in the world.
In just a moment, we'll read you a telegram from William Miller of the Cleveland Press with the final outcome of tonight's big story. Now we read you that telegram from William Miller of the Cleveland, Ohio Press.
Couldn't write story of my meeting that day with Mantell. A little too personal, a little too private. But could tell that by way he said hi, useful life had been reclaimed. Feeling was justified when 2 years later received postcard from Mantell in California. He was happy, had a good job, doing well. Many thanks for tonight's Pell Mell Award.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. The makers of Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes are proud to have named you the winner of the Pall Mall $500 Award for notable service in the field of journalism.
Listen again next week, same time, same station, when Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes will present another big story. A big story from the front pages of the Indianapolis Star. Byline, Robert Early. A big story about racing cars, reckless men, and a driver who gambled and lost.
The Big Story is produced by Bernard J. Proctor with music by Vladimir Zelinsky. Tonight's program was written by Arnold Pearl. Your narrator was Bob Sloan, and Arnold Moss played the part of William Miller. In order to protect the names of people actually involved in tonight's authentic Big Story, the names of all characters in the dramatization were changed, with the exception of the reporter, Mr. Miller.
2. Our second show in today's lineup is from The Whisperer, another unique crime show. Philip Galt, played by Carlton Young, was an attorney who suffered an injury and lost his voice, only able to speak by whispering. He infiltrates the syndicate in Central City in order to bring it down from the inside, and is known in that criminal underworld as a voice to be obeyed without question. Later, he gets his voice back through surgery and resumes his life as an attorney, but continues as the Whisperer in the syndicate, working with the police to continue to undermine it. Here is the episode Hippity-Hoppity from July 22nd, 1951. Enjoy.
Remember these names: John Bradbury and George Zimmerman.
presenting The Whisperer, starring Carlton Young. The Whisperer, a brilliant man who, losing his voice in an accident which crushed his vocal cords, worked his way deep within the crime syndicate to help destroy it from within. To the underworld, his familiar rattling hiss is the voice of authority, to be obeyed without question. Then a miracle of surgery performed by Dr. Benjamin Lee restored his natural voice, enabling him to resume his real identity. Now, as Philip Galt, brilliant young attorney, he skirts the thin edges of death, living his dual role. For as the Whisperer, he sets in motion the forces of the syndicate in Central City. Then, as Philip Galt, uses his knowledge to fight the organized network of crime which seeks to control the fate of millions in cities and towns across the nation. The only person besides Dr. Lee who knows the Whisperer's real identity is Dr. Lee's nurse, Ellen Norris. Now, on her day off, she listens as Philip Galt uses his Whisperer's voice to report back to the syndicate.
Instructions given to Porter. Will report back when he completes his mission.
Bill, not George Zimmerman, the furniture dealer.
That's only a blind, Ellen. Zimmerman is the syndicate's top man in the bookie division. Every dollar wagered finds its way to him. He keeps the local share and sends the rest to New York.
But I know him. He comes in for calcium shots.
Well, the syndicate is substituting lead for calcium.
Why is he in trouble?
The Treasury Department has established that his income was $200,000, and he only declared $50,000.
But if he sent the rest to New York, it really isn't his.
That's true. But if he tells who he sent it to...
It uncovers someone higher up in the syndicate.
Right. He's a weak man who will probably turn state's evidence. That's why they've ordered his death.
But who's Bradbury?
A silent partner of Zimmerman's who deserves anything that happens to him.
Well, they'll never be able to kill him while they're in jail.
No place is safe when the syndicate decides a man is to die. That's why, as the Whisperer, I'm going to warn Lieutenant Denvers.
Lieutenant Denvers? Double your guard on Bradbury and Zimmerman. Hey, who is it? Otherwise, they'll be killed. Oh, what kind of a trick is...
Will he take your warning?
Can't afford to take chances, but just to be sure, how would you like to run down to police headquarters in about an hour?
I'll be ready.
And I shall whoa my trusty steed outside, and the fellow in the wrinkled suit and beneath the wilted chrysanthemum will be I.
One hour later, in the jail, John Bradbury and George Zimmerman, the men marked for death, sit silently. Then, as Lieutenant Denvers comes down between the cell tiers, Zimmerman crosses to the cell bars and calls softly.
Lieutenant Denvers?
Huh? Yes, Zimmerman.
Look, I've been thinking this thing over. I'm not admitting anything, but suppose I had information of value to the government.
I'm a police lieutenant. I don't make any deals.
Well, frankly, I'm afraid if I take the rap, it means the loss of my reputation and the resulting shame to my family.
Well, you should have thought of that sooner.
If I turn state's evidence...
You may wind up standing on the river bottom with your feet in a barrel of cement and the paddle wheels of a river steamer knocking your head off.
All right. Take it easy. Take it easy, NCO. You'll be all right after you sleep it off.
Who said next time try the train?
Just stretch out on that bunk. Well, nighty-night. Remember, if you hear any strange noises, it'll be Gabriel blowing his horn.
He's really got a snootful. I wish I were that happy.
Zimmerman, you're in a spot. No matter what you decide to do, I doubt if you'll ever be happy again.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Huh? Oh, hello, Galt, Miss Norris.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Well, what do you want?
Oh, you don't seem to be your own chipper self.
There's always some screwball making with the foolishness. Some bird calls me up, whispers to me there's going to be an attempt made on 2 of my prisoners.
Did you double your guard?
How'd you know that's what he wanted?
Well, that would seem the natural precaution.
Oh, yes.
Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Those kids are here with Mrs. Barwise to tour the jail.
What kids?
8th Street Elementary.
Is that Barwise woman there? Put her on.
Talk right into this, Miss Barwise.
Hello!
Move back, lady. You're blasted.
So are you!
That'll hold you, Lieutenant.
What's this all about?
Last night over the radio, the mayor invited everyone to tour the municipal offices. My students have wanted to see a jail, so I brought
All right, lady. All right. Sergeant?
Yes, Lieutenant?
Show 'em around.
The work?
The works. Wish that two-headed mayor had to...
Oh, what's the use?
Lieutenant, I'd like to talk with George Zimmerman.
What for?
Well, after all, I'm a lawyer.
All right, you can go, but she stays here.
Oh, please let me go too, Lieutenant. I'll remove the submachine gun from my right stocking, the stiletto from my left, and the hand grenade.
All right. Stop pulling my leg. They're up on the 5th floor. Wait 5 minutes, I'll take you up. I didn't take the warning seriously, but I doubled the guards just to be safe.
Sounds like the Pied Piper of policemen is touring the 5th floor.
They had no business bringing those kids up here.
You said the works, Lieutenant.
Sergeant, make those kids pipe down.
You try it, Lieutenant.
All right.
I've always wondered where banshees come from. Now I know.
Who's in charge of these hoodlums?
Here I am, down at the end of the room.
Lady, please, tell them to shut up or get out.
But the mayor...
Hang the mayor! And you too. Now get these cowboys quiet or I'll take their toy guns away and make them eat them.
Yes, sir.
Get that kid away from that window.
Yes, of course. Johnny, be careful. Oh, Tinker. Looks like I broke it myself.
That does it. Sergeant! Get him out! Out!
All right, kids, move along. Come on, now into the elevator. You've had it.
The mayor is certainly going to hear about this.
Out!
Oh, Lieutenant, I suggest you get a book on child psychology.
I suggest you get a shillelagh.
Shillelagh. I like Miss North's suggestion best. All right, this way.
What's that?
Coming from down the corridor.
Lieutenant Edwards, you gotta get me out of here.
All right, pipe down now, Zimmerman. No one can hurt you here.
Oh, no? Look.
Huh? Bradbury.
Shot right between the eyes.
Well, that tears it. Left shot right in my own jail.
Well, Lieutenant, you can't lock us in here.
I'm afraid he's already done it, Ellen.
But why?
Because whoever murdered Bradbury is still on this floor.
Phil, did Porter kill Bradbury?
I'm sure of it. He used a gun with a silencer, which was covered with a noise made by the kids and the breaking window.
But which one is Porter?
I've never seen him. But when the lieutenant finds the gun, the man in the cell will be Porter. Oh, Zimmerman. Tell me just what happened.
Well, we were standing at the bars watching the kids. After they were gone, I turned around and he was dead.
From this position, I'd say whoever shot him was across from this tier of cells.
No, it couldn't be. There were just 2 burglar suspects and a drunk over there.
Well, he can't get rid of the gun.
Oh, he can, huh? Well, he did.
You didn't find it?
We went over every cell, convict, and cranny with a fine-tooth comb and a mine detector. There are just 2 guns on this floor, mine and yours. All right, hand it over, Goff.
Just a minute, Lieutenant.
Hand it over, I said.
Always happy to cooperate. Here. Now that you see it hasn't been fired, I'll just look at yours.
What?
I mean it. Denvers wouldn't be the first police officer with a blot on his conscience.
Hold, I ought to bash your face.
Stop
Make a pass and I'll flatten you, Denvers.
All right, here. Check my gun, then get out. If you ever make another crack like that, Galt, only one of us will walk away.
Phil, was it wise to antagonize Lieutenant Denver?
Well, he's always suspicious of a possible connection with the syndicate. By making him mad, I took his mind off the syndicate angle.
Now he just hates you for yourself. Well, apparently nobody there killed Bradbury. So I guess one of the 6-year-olds did it.
Ellen, that's it.
Oh, now, Phil. They may go with their toy guns.
No. I mean, Mrs. What's-her-name. She was the only adult there when Bradbury was killed who wasn't searched. Denver sent her and the kids away before the body was discovered.
A woman murderer?
If all the men killed by women were alive today, Ellen, there'd be a big increase in the male population.
Yeah?
I'm trying to locate a woman in the school district who has shown great interest in the children.
Yeah, Mrs. Bava, she is.
That's the name.
Yeah, 2 houses down, she lives.
Splendid.
New here she is. But so fine she is.
Sure she is.
Yeah, that too.
May I use your phone?
Yeah, right here on the wall.
It is?
Lieutenant Denver.
I found the Barweiss woman.
Oh, where?
900 block in Cohasset.
I'll be right out. Don't do a thing till I get there.
You are listening to The Whisperer, the story of Philip Galt, who skirts the thin edges of danger living his dual role. Philip Galt, as the Whisperer, has passed on the orders of his superiors in the syndicate to a man named Porter to kill John Bradbury and George Zimmerman. Somehow, Porter managed to get into the jail, kill Bradbury, and conceal both his identity and the murder weapon. Now Phil works to save Zimmerman, the man whose testimony the government needs to uncover higher-ups in the syndicate. Phil and Ellen approach the home of Mrs. Barwise.
Are you sure Lieutenant Denver said to go ahead with your questioning?
Ellen, how can you doubt me?
It's no effort at all. Hello?
Yes. I'm Philip Galt, and I saw you...
At the police station. I'm poor at remembering names, but I never forget a figure. Come in, Mr. Galt. And bring your mother with you.
Oh, excuse me. This is Miss Norris.
I came with you, remember?
Won't you come in?
No, thanks.
Delighted.
Mr. Galt, would you like an oatmeal cookie?
I'd love one.
And you, Mrs. Morris?
Miss Norris.
Oh, so sorry.
Did you bake them?
Of course.
When?
Why, this morning.
Why, you were in jail?
I was not in jail, Miss Morris. Oh, dear, would you excuse me?
That dame and oatmeal cookies go together like a minnow and a hungry shark.
Ellen.
Well, she's guilty. I can tell by her perfume.
Barwise, I'm Lieutenant Denver. Man was killed this morning while you were at the jail.
And you wonder if I killed him. Is that why you came, Mr. Galt?
Well, you see,
would you mind coming down to headquarters?
No, not at all. Mrs. Morris can ride back with you, Lieutenant, and I'll ride with Mr. Galt.
Now, just a minute,
And when they find me not guilty, you, Mr. Galt, may bring me back home and tell me how sorry you are.
And you, Mr. Galt, may bring me back home and tell me how sorry you are. I got news for her. I already know how sorry you are.
You know, green becomes you, my dear.
How long does it take to test for gunpowder stains on her claws?
Oh, I apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, please, Lieutenant, you were only doing your duty. Ready, Mr. Galt?
You mean she didn't do it?
No, Miss Norris.
No stains on her hands?
None.
Maybe she wore gloves.
No, I distinctly remember she didn't wear gloves.
You would.
Well, there's nothing more I can do. Ready, Mr. Galt?
Oh, yes. Ellen, I'll see you at your place later.
That was the understatement of the year.
Half an hour later, Philip Galt lets Mrs. Barwise out in front of her home, drives to a variety store, makes a purchase, and tucking it in his belt, stops in front of Ellen's apartment, then goes in.
Ellen?
Well, it certainly took you long enough to deliver that man-eating blonde.
Well, I hurried as fast as she'd let me.
Well, wipe the oatmeal cookie crumbs off your chin and tell me what she said.
Ellen, I won't stand for that kind of talk.
Huh?
The syndicate has found out about you.
Oh, you're joking.
They've ordered me to kill you.
Phil!
Get ready to die.
Put down that gun.
Goodbye, Ellen.
Oh, a cat pistol. Phil got out to throw something at you. I will throw something at you.
No!
I bet, Flat, but it was worth it.
Oh.
Now, what's this all about?
Holy smoke. If you can calm down for just a minute. At first, the idea was too fantastic, but now I don't know. You thought this gun was real.
Well, it looks exactly like a real one.
Well, if that's true, then a real one would look like a cat pistol. Especially if a 6-year-old child was wearing it in his holster.
That's fantastic.
Not if what I think is true is true. Operator, give me New York, circle 1798.
Have you completely lost your mind?
I'll know in a minute.
There's need for special liquidator. Situation demands that killer be a midget.
Phil, a midget?
It's a bum guess. They'd never heard of such a killer. That means they didn't send one here to dress like a 6-year-old and kill Bradbury and Zimmerman.
Phil, how in the world could Porter, or anyone for that matter, get into that jail, shoot Bradbury, and then get rid of the gun without a clue?
Ellen, unless we find the answer to that before tomorrow, the same thing will happen to Zimmerman.
But who's Porter?
Well, he can't be you, myself, Lieutenant Denvers, Mrs. Barwise, or Zimmerman.
But he could be one of those 3 men in the cells across from Zimmerman.
Even that seems impossible. They've probably been in jail several days, and Porter was free this morning because I talked to him.
Phil, there's one man we overlooked.
Overlooked?
Yes, Sergeant Oates.
Yeah, you're right. Denver sent him out at the same time he sent Mrs. Barwise and those kids.
Lieutenant Denvers.
Lieutenant, did you check Sergeant Oak's gun?
Sergeant Oak. Why, I've known him for 15
I know,
years.
but why not make the tests and be sure?
Colt, you're as crazy as a March hare. All right, I'll do it.
Thank you. I'm coming down to headquarters, Lieutenant. I want to be there when the report comes in.
But still, how could a police officer be Porter?
Remember, Ellen, I've never seen Porter. If Sergeant Oakes is in the employ of the syndicate, he could have taken the message and then, during the excitement of those kids breaking the window, could have killed Bradbury.
And no one would ever suspect a police officer of such a thing.
Well, we'll soon know. To you.
Oh, you.
Now, what's wrong, Lieutenant?
Here, read this.
Results of paraffin test for parlor stains, Sergeant J.P. Oakes. Definite traces on right thumb and foot.
Oh, Phil.
Galt, I've never been hit this hard. Would have staked my life on that man.
What was his explanation?
That he got him on the pistol range.
Isn't that possible?
I couldn't take a chance, so I suspended him, put him under temporary detention, and sent his gun to ballistics for a check against the murder slug we recovered from Bradbury's cell.
Well, how soon will the report...
Yeah? You did? Proves it, huh? All right, thanks.
Tests prove he did it?
No. Happy to say they prove he did not.
Well, then who could have done it?
Until now, I've never believed in gremlins. But now, no, I'm not so sure.
Faced with a murder in which apparently none of those present could possibly have been guilty, Philip Galt decides to make further inquiries about the only logical outside suspect, Mrs. Barwise. Back in the 8th Elementary School District, he knocks on a familiar door.
Yeah?
I'm back with more questions about the Barwise family. There is a Mr. Barwise, isn't there?
Yeah. Such a happy man he is. Singing always he is.
Have you seen him today?
Yeah, only this morning I see him.
About what time?
The 9:15 bus he caught. Why you not ask Mrs. Barwise?
Well, I tried to, but no one answered my knock.
Oh, yeah, of course, now I remember. Another bunch of kids she takes to visit the jail.
When? When did she leave?
It makes almost an hour now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, what happened to you? Go in scowling and come out in a merry mood.
I've been working on the railroad.
I prefer Gordon McRae.
Oh, Ellen, my dear, it all just fell into place. Now, if we hurry, I think we can deliver Lieutenant Denver's one murderer, caught, as I believe the expression is, red-handed.
While Phil and Ellen speed toward the jail, hoping to prevent the murder of George Zimmerman, Mrs. Barwise and Lieutenant Denvers are engaged in heated conversation.
For the last time, no, you cannot make another tour. Last time you went up there, a man was killed.
But you proved that I didn't do it,
Well, I'm
Lieutenant.
taking no chances. Now, you just stay here.
Oh.
Hello, Lieutenant. Mrs. Barwise.
Now what?
Are we having another tour?
Mrs. Barwise isn't.
What do you mean by that?
I'm holding her here.
What about the children?
I sent them on the tour with Sergeant Oak.
How long ago?
Oh, 5-10 minutes.
Mrs. Barwise, do you mind if I look in your purse?
I certainly do.
Why bother, Galt? As long as she and the purse are here, they can't do any harm.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Barwise, but
Give me back that purse. It's none of your business.
Look.
A gun.
A gun? Nothing but a cap pistol.
Were any of those prisoners across the corridor from Zimmerman admitted today?
Yeah, that happy drunk. We picked him up about 10 this morning. Oh, relax, Galt. There's nothing to worry about.
There's just one thing, Lieutenant. Unless we reach the 5th floor before those kids do, that happy drunk is going to kill George Zimmerman.
What?
Come on.
But where would he get a gun?
From his wife.
But no one's visited him.
His name is Barwise. That's his wife in your office.
Well, he said his name was Porter when we booked him. But she still hasn't been up there. There's no gun in his cell. That I know.
One will get you 20. He has one by the time we got there.
You mean he shot Bradbury?
Yes, and Zimmerman's next.
Hey, there's Porter at the cell door.
He has a gun. Porter! Porter, drop that gun!
I let him have it! Good shooting, Galt. Sergeant Oaks, get those kids out of here.
Wait. Line them up against the wall while we check on Zimmerman.
I'm all right. Salvar got in the way of his first shot.
Why keep the kids?
I'll show you.
They're all lined up, Lieutenant. More or less.
Good. Now, 6 cowboys in the group wearing their toy guns.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. This fella here has an empty holster.
Look, Galt, give it to me easy. I still don't believe it.
It's diabolically simple, Lieutenant. Barwise, or Porter, as he called himself, got picked up on a drunk charge, so he'd be put across from Bradbury and Zimmerman. His wife brought the kids, and during the tour, removed a toy gun from this little fellow's holster and substituted a real one. It was so obvious, no one would think of checking each kid's holsters.
And that's why we found a cat pistol in her handbag?
Yes. Remember, Barwise, or Porter, knows all these kids. He called the youngster over to his cell. Then Mrs. Barwise broke the window, centering everyone's attention on that. Like the rest of us, the youngster turned to look. Barwise killed Bradbury, slipped the gun back into the holster, and when you drove the kids out of the tier, there went your murder gun.
But, Galt, wouldn't the kid notice something?
Not necessarily, Lieutenant. The gun has a silencer. And remember, to a 6-year-old, all real guns are toys, and all toy guns are real. And that's how they did it, Ellen.
It took clever people to think up such a plot.
Now, this syndicate pays well for brains. But now Zimmerman will testify, and one more link of the syndicate will be exposed. And that's good, too. For if you break enough small links, someday the entire chain becomes useless.
All of which leaves me consumed with hunger. You owe me food.
Well, as soon as I report to the syndicate, you shall have it. Oatmeal cookies.
But not baked by Mrs. Barwise. Where she's going, they'd scorch.
Central City reporting. Porter bungled job and was killed. Impossible to prevent Zimmerman's testimony. For new instructions, I will call Chicago at midnight. The Whisperer.
The Whisperer is based upon stories and characters created by Stetson Humphrey. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Carlton Young is starred as the Whisperer. Betty Moran is Ellen. Others in the cast were Betty Lou Gerson, Paul Frees, Julius Kraulbein, Dan Riss, and Bob Anderson. The Whisperer was written, produced, and directed by Bill Carnes. Original music by Johnny Duffy. Your announcer has been Don Rickles. Next week, listen to another exciting adventure with
Our third and final crime story today is from Casey Crime Photographer, that extremely popular show that ran from 1943 to 1955, with several actors in the title role as the intrepid newspaper photographer who solves crimes with the assistance of his reporter friend Ann Williams, played by Jan Miner and Leslie Woods. They usually wind up at the Blue Note Cafe afterwards, their favorite jazz club hangout, to tell Ethelbert the bartender about their exploits. Here is Sellout from August 4th, 1949. Enjoy, and thank you so much for watching.
Good evening. This is Ken Roberts greeting you for Philip Morris and inviting you to listen to another adventure of Casey, crime photographer, ace cameraman who covers the crime news of a great city. Written by Alonzo Dean Cole, our adventure for tonight, Sellout. Early afternoon, the Blue Note Cafe. Its door opens, and from the rain-washed street...
Hello, Ethelbert.
Hello, Miss Williams. Hey, you look kind of drowsy.
I feel that way. Please get me a cup of coffee, huh?
Sure. Looks to me like this rain's going to keep up all day.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Walter, 1 cup of coffee. Where's Casey?
Over at the office. Getting $15,000, we hope.
He'll keep himself dry over at the... Getting $15,000.
Oh, trying to get it. With the help of our not-too-esteemed city editor.
Well, what's Casey done that Mr. Burke should help him get $15,000?
Some very important undercover work, Ethelbert, in which I lent some small assistance.
What do you mean?
Very confidentially. We've turned up an exclusive story that should blow this town wide open. But the Morning Express will have to give us the money to pay for it.
Oh, I see.
Well, if our managing editor was in town, we'd get the money without any trouble, but he's away on vacation, and Talbot, the new assistant of his, is a tightwad.
Thanks, Walter. Here's your coffee, Miss Williams.
Oh, thanks. And Casey and Brick may have a hard time selling him.
Talbot's the guy who talks funny.
Talks funny?
Yeah.
Oh! You mean his state of Maine accent?
Maine where he's from?
Uh-huh, around Portland, I think. And like most real Yankees, he knows how to nurse a dollar. And since he's in charge of the paper's money right now...
Say, what is this story that's big enough for a 15-grand payoff, huh?
That, Ethelbert, is top secret at the moment. And too dangerous a secret for us to pass along even to you.
Look here, Mr. Talbot. This story will be one of the hottest circulation getters the Morning Express has ever had. Burke here agrees with that.
I certainly do. Talbot, such an expose of political rottenness will...
Mr. Burke, I agree with you and Casey, but you're asking me to risk a large amount of this paper's money for an unknown quantity.
Mr. Talbot, I've told you that...
All you've told me, Casey, is that for $15,000, a man in confidence of Harry Fitzroy, the gang leader, will supply you with evidence that a number of important city officials receive a regular payoff from Fitzroy. But you give me no assurance the evidence will be sound.
You have my assurance it'll be sound.
Well, who is it that's selling out?
I told you. His name has got to be kept out of this.
Casey gave his word, Talbot. And the reason he has valuable sources of information among crooks is that he keeps his word.
Thanks, Burke.
Nevertheless, where I come from, we're taught never to buy a pig in a poke. So before I sanction any payment of $15,000, I want to know exactly what I'm getting.
You mean you want me to...
Full details, Casey, or no sale.
Talbot, another paper may get this story if we wait.
That's all, Mr. Burke.
It isn't all. I'll go over your head, Talbot.
Over my head?
You're darn right I
Hold
will.
your neck in, Burke. I didn't say I wouldn't tell the big brass here about him if I had to. It seems I have to. All right. Strictly between the three of us only. The guy who's selling out is Squint Hummel.
Squint Hummel, eh?
Yeah, Burke.
He's very prominent in the Fitzroy gang.
So you've learned something about our town in the short time you've been here, Mr. Talbot?
I've endeavored to apply myself. Now, when and where are you to get the information from Hummel?
Tonight. And to meet him at 9 o'clock in an isolated beach house on McBurney's Point. He'll turn over an envelope to me with a list of the city officials who take dough from Fitzroy. And with complete data on where, when, and for what services they take it.
I'll double column it on the front page, exposing only a few of the crooked politicos each day. We can string the thing out for weeks.
Yeah, and with exclusive pictures that I'll get.
Yeah, would be great stuff, all right. Now, you're simply going to this McBurney's Point beach house, Casey, and walk in?
Oh, no. And to identify myself by blinking my car lights 3 times. If everything's all clear, Hummel will switch off his porch light.
Aren't you taking a chance and going out there alone with $15,000?
Hummel won't attempt to double-cross, Mr. Talbot. I trust him that much. All right, now, do I get the money?
Yes, I'll sign an order for you to the cashier.
Swell.
It's going to be in cash.
Of course, Casey, but can I trust you that much?
That louse, Talbot. Annie, he as much as said that he didn't trust me with the paper's money.
Oh, forget about Talbot, Casey. He's just a little man who's temporarily in a big job. When our real boss comes back from his vacation...
Boy, will I tell him what I think of his stuffed shirt assistants.
Okay, you tell him.
Annie, you know, I shouldn't be bringing you out here to meet Hummel.
And we've gone over that till I'm sick of it. Now,
Well-
Casey, please remember it was I who gave you the idea that Squint Hummel might sell out on Fitzroy. I have every right to be around when he delivers.
Sure. But this McBurney's Point is such a lonely spot, eh?
So what?
Well, I've got $15,000 cash money in my pocket, kid. That much dough is swell bait for a stick-up.
Well, who knows you have it?
No, I'm just jittery, I guess. Here's the beach house.
Yeah. And the porch light is on.
Yeah, which means he's on the lookout for us. All right, I'll give him the headlight flashes we agreed on. 1, 2. There, that's 3 of them.
His porch light just went out.
That's the all clear. All right, Annie, you stay in the car. While I go in and make this trade.
I'm not staying in the car. I'm in on this payoff.
All right, come out in the rain and get soaked.
I've been out in the rain all day.
Now, watch your step going up to the house, eh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't see a thing.
Neither can I.
And that foghorn gives me the creeps, Casey.
Wait, I hear someone. That you, Squint?
Casey! Who are you? Now, Speak to me, Casey. Oh, you're breathing, Casey.
Hello, Annie.
You're alive.
I don't know about that. What happened?
Someone hit us. I don't know who. You first and then me.
I remember now. We were walking towards Squint Hummel's in the dark.
Yeah. And now we're in a car, and it's our car. We're not on a beach, and this isn't McBurney's Point.
No. Big trees all around us here. Annie.
What?
15 grand is not my pocket.
Casey.
That's why we were slugged, that lousy double-crosser Hummel.
He took the paper's money.
Sure, and I was sap enough to think that he...
Casey!
What?
In the back of the car. Look.
Holy. It's Squint Hummel. With a bullet hole between his eyes. Get around the back seat of this crate.
Oh, you went almost knee-deep in mud.
Never mind the mud. Yeah, there are 2 other bullet holes in Squint's chest. Whoever shot him did a thorough job.
Why?
Body's still warm. Let's see it.
Oh, no, you shouldn't go through his pockets like that. Not until the police...
Yes, I should when I've lost $15,000. No. Dough wasn't on him. Neither is the envelope he was going to give us.
You mean the dope on Fitzroy?
You get the picture, Ann? Fitzroy got wise to Hummel's sellout. So he has his rod shoot Hummel. And he takes the information he has written out for us. And they wait for us to show up, and they take our 15 grand as well. As a final touch, we're dumped into our own car along with Squint's body and driven into this mud hole.
Why were we driven here and left?
Annie, you're not out of your daze yet. Hummel's body is in my car. A car I can't move out of this mud. And if I move the body, this back seat would still be covered with blood. I'm framed for Hummel's murder.
Casey. And a man like Talbot will believe that you killed Hummel so you could keep that $15,000.
Sure. After getting a load of his suspicions, the cops would think I meant to ditch Hummel's body somewhere in these woods and then keep on driving. He'll figure I got stuck in this mud hole by accident.
Well, I can tell him...
Wait a minute, kid. Wake up. You're in this as deep as I am.
Casey...
Let me look around in here. Fitzroy made this frame really good.
That gun.
Look at that. 3 empty shells. The gat's still warm. Hey, Squint Hummel must have been shot here just now. And somebody in the neighborhood may have heard the shots.
Look, Casey.
Huh?
That bobbing light up the road.
I see it. Somebody carrying a lantern. Annie, get out of this car. We gotta meet him and head him off. He mustn't have a chance to see the body.
No, we must have time to think this out.
Say, kid, we are in a jam.
Hi, down there.
Hi, yourself.
You folks in any trouble?
No trouble.
Oh, no.
Out for a walk on a bad night like this?
Yeah, we like the rain.
Must have a car parked someplace.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Didn't get stuck in the mud, did you?
Oh, no.
No, the car's all right.
Say, I didn't make you out till I got this close, mister. Guess you didn't find that telephone.
Telephone?
I told you there was one at the Beeman place.
You told me I'd find a telephone at the Beeman place?
Don't tell me you don't remember that.
Mister, I never saw you before.
We haven't been to your house.
He was. About 10 minutes ago, lady, but I didn't see you.
I don't like this at all, Annie. Look at me close, Mr.
Mosley's the name.
Okay, Mr. Mosley. Look at me close. I'm the guy you saw before?
Well, you got on the same hat and raincoat, same size, and you got mud up to your knees.
Look at my face.
I couldn't see your face before. You had your collar up and your hat pulled down.
Annie, you get it?
I'm afraid so.
You're the same feller, all right, only now I ain't so sure that you're a boss man.
What man?
Like I said when we talk at the door of my house.
Annie, up the road.
A car coming.
The police searchlight on. That's a prowl car. Oh, brother, now we're in for it.
Casey, what are we going to do?
Hey, who are you people?
You know me, Officer Bannon.
Oh, hello, Mosley. Just got a radioed report of gunshots. Know anything about them?
I heard them, too. Glad to see you drive up here, Officer Bannon. I think these folks need investigating.
Now, look here.
Where's your car, mister?
We may as well face it, Casey.
Yeah. All right, my car's stuck in a mud hole back there, officer. You'll find a dead man in it.
A dead man?
But we can explain.
Put your arms over your head.
That's right, Bannon. Put your gun on to
The
them.
sooner you get Captain Logan of Homicide out here, the sooner you can relax your grip on that shooting iron.
Captain Logan knows us very well.
I'll bet he does, and the commissioner will be a friend of yours, too.
Well, if you don't believe me, get on that prowl car radio of yours and call
Officer
it.
Bannon, there's another car coming.
Yes, I see. Hey, you in that sedan. Who are you? What are you doing here?
This is for you, copper. Officer Bannon's been shot. I'm getting out of here.
Rest of you.
Don't move or you'll get it too.
Hey, the old guy, where did he go?
He got away among those trees. Anyway, those two are the chumps we want.
What? You want us?
And how? Hand over that envelope you got from Hummel, Casey.
Hey, you're Ed Stark, one of Fitzroy's mob.
Where's that stuff?
You think I got something from Hummel?
Yeah.
I don't get this.
Oh, Casey, we thought...
Will you hand it over? Or shall we find it? The hard way for you.
Starkey, I didn't get any stuff from Hummel.
Yeah, that's the way you want it.
Work him over,
Don't hit him with that gun. Oh!
You'll get the same, sister, if you don't come clean.
That's a promise. Now, where's the stuff Squint Hummel gave you? And where is Hummel?
I've looked everywhere, Starkey, including the body of the cop I knocked off. The envelope just ain't on nowhere.
I told you, men, we never saw any envelope.
Shut up. Sure you gave Casey's car a thorough going overboard?
You saw me do it.
Yeah. That boss isn't going to like this.
A boss or no boss, we gotta get out of here. That old guy who got away may have phoned the cops by now.
Casey's still out cold. Lift him into your car. Drop him in the back seat.
Okay.
Where are you taking him?
You'll find out, Miss Williams, because you're going to the same place.
What are you going to do?
Make you tell us where you hid that stuff after Casey killed Hummel?
He didn't kill Hummel.
You told us a lot of bushwa. Casey's in, Starkey.
And you get in, sister. In front.
All right.
Here, drive, Bull.
We're on our way.
Head for the Blossom Street hideout. I'll phone the boss from there.
He's going to be awful sore because we didn't find his stuff, Starkey.
Bringing him Casey and his gal, aren't we? He's lucky we have that much on the short notice he gave us.
Well, he got that phone tip on such a short notice.
Fitzroy? Got a phone tip?
Yeah. There's no harm in telling you anything, sister, since you won't tell anyone else. Some guy who wouldn't give his name phoned the boss around 9 o'clock and spilled your whole setup.
He told Fitzroy that you'd find us where you did find it?
That's why we went there.
But we expected to find Squint Hummel alive. You and Casey worked too fast for us.
You didn't go first to McBurney's Point?
McBurney's Point?
Why should we have gone there?
Now, look here. If you're telling the truth, somebody's double-crossed Fitzroy and you as Casey and I have been double-crossed. Now, please, believe me.
If we did, or the boss does, you won't be any better off. You and this sleeper back here saw us shoot a cop tonight.
And we ain't giving you no chance to talk about it.
We'll make our chance. Hey, Bull, he's got my gun. Yeah, now blast your head off, Bull. If you take your hands off that wheel, straighten this car.
Okay. Playing possum back there.
That's right. I was just waiting for Stark to get careless.
Oh, you
don't move, Stark. All right, now, Bull, stop the car.
Okay.
And take his gun.
You bet. I've got it.
Get out on the road, you birds.
Get out.
You heard me.
Casey, aren't you going to take them to the police?
We're throwing the clink ourselves for the murder of Squint Hummel.
Well,
we can't do nothing to us.
Oh, yes, I can. I can give you what you gave me.
Hey, don't hit me with that gun. Don't.
Sure is nice to be on the sending end for a change.
Gee, you're hitting so hard, Casey.
Not too hard. It'll lie quiet there, and the cops pick him up.
But you just said that we couldn't...
We couldn't take him to a precinct station. That's true, but I can and will phone from one of the nearest drugstore.
Without saying who you are?
Yeah, I'll get back in their car. Annie, we're leaving now.
Okay. Where do we go after you phone the cops to get those guys?
We'll go on the lam, kid, until we can deliver the real killer of Squint Hummel.
Well, how are you going to find him? We have no idea who he is.
Annie, old man Mosley saw the killer. The guy who wore a raincoat and a hat like mine. Now, that was part of the frame-up, to place me definitely at the scene of the murder.
Well, but who had any motive to frame you and me outside of Fitzroy? You heard what those gunmen told me.
Yeah, that they didn't go to McBurney's Point. And that Fitzroy knew nothing about Hummel's promised sellout to us until he got an anonymous phone tip. Nuts, it doesn't make sense.
Well, I think the whole thing just happened as it did, Casey.
Wait a minute, there's a drugstore. After I phone the nearest precinct station and tell them where to pick up those Fitzroy Red Hots, I'm going to call Logan.
Well, Casey, Captain Logan's cop first and a friend afterwards. Now, if you give him an inkling of where he can find it...
Well, I won't, yes. But I think he'll put friendship first for, well, maybe a little while. I hope so. Okay, I don't see any cops around. Now, you stay in this car, Annie, and keep your face out of sight.
Yeah, all right. But, Casey, we can't stay on the lam for very long.
No, I'm afraid not, kid. You, at least, aren't the type.
Casey, where are you phoning from?
I've already said I won't tell you, Logan.
You know I can put a tracer on this call.
I'll be gone from here before then. Now, look, pal. Do you believe the story I've just told you?
Yes, I'm sap enough to believe it. But I'm only one cop in a big department. And aside from the circumstantial evidence, that old guy Mosley nails you tight to the murder. Casey, you and Miss Williams come down to headquarters and give yourselves up.
After you just said I'm nailed tight for something I didn't do?
We're sure to get you, pal. Every precinct's alerted for you. And there are a lot of tough precinct cops who might not handle you with gloves on. I'll make things as easy as I can. If you come down here, well, I'll help you.
Ann and I need your help before we come down, Logan. She at least isn't going to be locked in one of your crummy cells if I can help her.
You know, Casey,
I'm not going to ask for help you can't give. Where's Mosley?
We're holding him as material witness for his own safety.
Well, I want you to send Mosley home.
But, Casey, the Fitzroy gang don't like witnesses. They'd bump off old Mosley.
Logan, I sent a carload of precinct men to pick up the killers of that cop.
Well, that's news.
Now, I'm delivering them to you. In return, I want Mosley at his home.
Why?
Well, I can't talk to him very freely at headquarters.
You can't change his story that he saw you after those shots.
Give me a chance to try. Look, pal, you can guard Mosley yourself while I talk to him. Keep all other cops away.
Okay, Casey. But the moment you come into Mosley's house, I'm placing you under arrest.
All right.
And, Casey,
Yeah?
I want Ann Williams, too.
No. She's no part of our deal.
Casey,
Have handcuffs for one in an hour. So long, pal.
Mr. Casey, I'm just as sure as can be you're the fella come to my door tonight.
Yeah, but Mr. Mosley, you admit you didn't get a good look at that guy's face.
Over and over, he's repeated his positive identification of everything else about you, Casey.
Well, the guy's hands, his feet. Or wasn't there something about him that was different from me? You said his voice.
People can change their voices.
Casey, I've allowed you well over an hour, and you've gotten nowhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm finished, Logan.
I'm glad of that. I'd like to get a little sleep tonight.
We'll be going, Mr. Mosley.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's one thing that bothers me about you, young feller. I could have sworn you were a boss man.
Boss man?
You said that once before. What do you mean by the boss man?
Well, that's what the folks in the part of New England I come from call the folks that live east of them around Bath, Maine, on account of their way of talking.
Logan, I've got it. I've got it.
Got what?
The answer to this murder frame-up. Logan, if you and Mosley will help me, I'll give you the real killer of Squint Hummel delivered to this house.
The car's pulling up outside.
Yeah, that's his car, Mosley.
Casey, he did fall for that line. You had Mosley hand him over the phone.
I'll say he did.
He's on his way to the door.
We'll get out of sight in that next room, Casey.
Okay, come on.
I'll be covering you, Mr. Mosley, so don't worry.
I ain't worried.
Good morning.
I know who you are. Come in, mister.
You are, Mr. Mosley?
Uh-huh. But you knew that without asking. We met only last night when you come to my door and said you wanted to use telephone.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Well, if I'm mistaken, why did you drive way out here to see me at 2 o'clock in the morning, hey?
Because your phone call of an hour ago roused my curiosity. You intimated that you possessed exclusive information about the murder of a man named Hummel.
Let's not beat about the bush, mister. I said over the phone, as I'm going to say now, that the fellow accused of that murder ain't guilty. And I know who is guilty.
Who?
You.
What evidence have you for your accusation?
I'm keeping that to myself until we make a deal.
I'd like you to be more specific.
I'll tell you only this. Unless I'm paid to keep my mouth shut, I can send you to the electric chair. Yep.
Your blackmail proposition is so outspoken, I assume we're quite alone here?
We're alone, mister.
I know something about blackmailers, Mosley. The first payment is never the last. I'm going to pay you nothing.
Hey, what are you doing with that gun?
I'm going to kill you with it.
That's what you think, Talbot.
Casey!
Drop that gun, Talbot.
No,
Oh! Neat shot. Right through his gun hand, Logan.
Oh, you smart guys never learn what chumps they are.
This was a frame-up.
Yeah, and a better one than you tried to pull on me. This one worked.
Let's be gone, Talbot.
Wait a minute, Logan. Wait a minute. I'm shooting pictures of this baby first. Yeah. When I turn them into the paper, Talbot, it'll give me pleasure to spread the news that we need a new assistant managing editor.
Them state of Mainers say bath for bath, huh, Casey?
Yeah, a lot of them do, Ethelbert. especially around the town of Bath or Bath, Maine.
And when Mr. Mosley said he first thought the man who came to his door was a Bath man, a light broke in our Mr. Casey's brain.
Yeah, it finally broke after he'd said it several times. And then Talbot was from Maine. He used that broad A, and he was one of the very few people who knew about our setup with Squint Hummel. Well, I figured our new assistant managing editor had gone in for a little murder.
I can't understand why a fellow with a swell job like he had did what he did for only $15,000.
Well, that was only incidental, a part of the frame on us.
What do you mean, Miss Williams?
Well, Talbot had $1 million blackmail scheme, and with the evidence Hummel was to sell us, he planned to shake down Fitzroy and all the crooked politicians on his payroll.
I see. But now the cops have that evidence.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be used to send Fitzroy and a lot of his trained SEALs to jail.
Also, the cops got back the papers $15,000.
There's one thing I still don't get, Casey.
What's that, pal?
Why did Talbot make that anonymous phone call to Fitzroy and tip him about Hummel's sellout?
Well, to make his perfect crime more perfect.
If Fitzroy's gunman had killed us, everybody'd think that we'd killed Hummel and taken it on the lam.
And no one would have ever suspected Talbot.
Gee, we'd have sure missed you around here.
Would you really know, pal?
Oh, that reminds me, Casey. There's a little matter of $13.20 that's overdue.
Annie, come on. We're on the lam again.